Hey, hey, hey! Welcome to Jason is a Social Scientist. By mouth daily. Pill number 333 plus 5.22. What the heck happened? No one warned me. No one warned me. This one ended. The 4 hours must have gone up. 4 hours went up. I didn't even know. So now I'm down. So I'm calling it the takedown. I'll show you what I do after the show. Hi. Now it takes. What's he building? So right now I just hit the save. It's saving it. I don't know if you can see it's saving it. Dang it to heck. And so once it's saved, we'll upload it to the tube of you. Oh, I'm just teasing. It's not your guy. I'm just giving you a hard time. No, that's why we're back. I didn't take my pill, so that's why we're back. I lost track of time. We're just waiting for still waiting for this other one to download. Once it finishes downloading, we'll upload it to the tube of you. Yeah, this is what else is up. You can see. Got lots of junk up here. Oh, there's my bowl. Let's have a hit. Communion. Time for communion. Let's do it.
I love you people. You sleep tight. Come sing with me tomorrow, Mindy. Virtually or otherwise. Dang it, the heck. Where's my trolley?
Oh yeah, I was hoping you'd like it. Cool. I'm glad you like it. That's why I was like, you can watch how it comes down. Oh, it's done saving. It's done saving. So then I already hit the upload in HD, and then I hit post. Oh, and then we click over to the tube of you. And we'll go to upload, and we'll go to let's see, next. Oh, I accidentally double clicked it. I want to title it. Delete that one. Upload this. Title it. Okay. And then I have auto text, so I just type in show one, and that's by mouth daily. So that puts in all the title except the pill number. And I just type in 338. And then we just hit upload. And this takes to like noon to upload it in this glorious high definition. Okay. The candle's still burning. Normally it would be out. Blow that out. And then this is what it looks like. Normally it would be like this while we're doing it. see. I've got it down to all the lights can be off, excluding this switch. This switch is already off. Okay. And this one, we're gonna rig this pretty soon with fishing string, so I can do it all with one. So it's all with one lever. We'll be able to shut it off. Okay. So we got it down right now where you can shut down everything with just with these three at once here. You just click. It turns off the lights up there even. Okay, and so it would be dark up here, and we'd be standing up here, and the show would be over, and then we'd turn the lights back on, and just turn this one on, and what I do is I unplug these three, because I want to put this power strip back on, because I leave the iPad plugged in, otherwise the battery dies before the video finishes uploading to YouTube. And right now, let's see, here, I'll turn on more lights. But right now I have this switch. This is new, but I have the power strip up there plugged in to this power outlet. That way it can be hooked up to a power strip, or plugged into an outlet that's hooked to a switch. That's how I can turn the lights on and off up there. But I don't want, my wife doesn't want me to leave a power cord running. Plus I don't want to get tripped on, so just so there's power up there during the day, I just switch it back. All right. And then this is one of the lights here. Here, I'll show you all the lights that are on with it. So all the lights up there, those three, but then this. So I'll move this out of the way. The chainsaw. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks. This is the ramp. Put this back over here. Here goes Mom and Dad. I've taken to moving this table out during the show. Just gives a better view of it, of the phonograph. I slide it back afterwards. Don't leave the water tube up here the whole time. So this is a new thing, but I've been taking it down. Set you down again here. Let's see. a garage sale. That's where we got it. Of all places. If you're gonna get a big ass water tube, I think a garage sale is the place to get it. Oh, it's so sad. We're almost at communion. Now just move these stools. They're also what I stand on along with the dog ramp. I try to push them together so they reinforce each other. We're making it less likely that they'll collapse or I'll fall, or both. All these bins of crap. Oh my goodness. Birthday party plates. Thundercats. Yes. I have everything. Dang it to heck. This is a good book. It's one of my kids' favorite books. Jax. Mmm. Ah. Oh well. wish that wouldn't have happened. My mom made that for me. Dang it to heck. I can glue it. Oh well, no big deal. Most of the shards are blood. I had some dried blood I was saving from a painting that I dropped. I just break everything in cluts. A little blood fragment. Dang it to heck! Oh, this is all blood. Blood, blood, blood. Here's some of the broken pieces, I guess. Dang it, right to heck. The way the prints are laid out is not how. This is new arrangement for them. You look here. There's 2 blank spots on the wall. Though this painting here, Progress, I hang it here because in that corner there it can't be seen, and so I put it here. And then this one, Yes We Did, is at the very end here. And there's actually a print behind it that's more akin to this one. But this was a print by Lou Stovall. He's the artist that contributed a print for Obama's campaign in 2008. And behind it, he did it after he won. He sold one from his own website, like a follow-up one. And then there's 2 blank spots on this wall. My 2 favorite prints, the ones that like you would see if you like. Used to be for people when they first walk in the house. That'd be the first one they'd see. They're both Shepherd Fairy prints, but they're down here, leading down the rabbit hole now. You can't see this one. If I had a longer room, a longer set, I'd just line them all up in a one long row. But these are the two prints that when you walk in the house, Big Brother's watching you, and POW USA, permanent vacation in Guantanamo Bay. They're both shepherd fairies. This one became the new cover of 1984. Well, there is no echo, is there? Man, we're just really, the walls are really far away. Here, you're here. So no. Hang on, you're right. It's my fault. My fault. Engage echo chamber. Dang it to heck. Engage echo chamber. Dang it to heck. Engage echo chamber. Dang it to heck. This is the other phonograph. I let the spring wind down. Now I'm going to turn it off. Put this down. You can't put the cover on. I'm going to let the spring wind down. And then cover on. Put the little locks down. Let's see. And these are some of the other, this is more of the Artists for Obama series. This is another shepherd fairy. I think, no. This is the original photograph by David Turnley. I think that is a shepherd, yeah. Anyway, let's see what is it. Yeah, it is. Yeah, there's obey there. There's the obey symbol. Okay. This is a line from one of his speeches. For as long as I live, I will never forget that in no other country on earth is my story even possible. Dang it to heck. This is another one from the Artists for Obama. All these, you can say, they paid for by Obama for America. They were from his website in 2008. They're all limited edition prints. I think I have the only complete set. And then there's a, but this one isn't. This is another Obey one. This is one from the Artists for Obama. It doesn't say it on there, but it is. It's Robert, Indiana. Had a fall. It's got a little damage. Had to be reframed. This is Guy Borchet. It's a word art one. This one is by Raphael. It's in Spanish. Dang it to heck. Oh yeah, there's this one over here. I think it's Sherry Hansen. This one got earthy granola feel to it. Any gore art? Not today, probably. Not today. I'm gonna take my pills soon. This is just. I'm just taking apart the show. Probably read you a bedtime story. I am stepping on these shards. Somebody was right about that. It's all right. Sweep. The chimney sweep. chimney chiroo. I don't know. How does it go? Oh, I gotta finish showing you how to take. I didn't take down the other part yet. Well, you guys seem to put it together, so it's probably. Oh, geez. But you don't see it from this angle, though. So, yeah. Okay, so. What do I do? Let's turn on the lights so you can see. Well, I only have to take apart the part that's on this shelf that's on top of the, sitting on top of the cupboard doors. They're just sitting on top of the cupboard doors. Okay, so I take all this stuff down. Fruit's new. That goes on top of the Pac-Man machine. Some of the burgers and fry. The Party City smartphone can go by there. Okay, the lamp, Christmas story lamp. The clam for the Kexters. Dang it, the heck. Let's see. The Van Gogh pill container. It says crazy things happen if you forget to take your meds. I had this from just when I was an opiate addict, not just because of my HIV. Happy coincidence. Let's see. All right, He-Man and the aliens. What the heck? Whoa. I always put trolley over here because that way you can't see him on when the show starts. It looks like he's coming out of the trolley barn. Whatever. Let's see. Jesus, let's go back up here. Little boner. Alright, that's everything. I had to start the show again because I never have to, but the show ran out of time and I hadn't swallowed my pill. I wasn't paying attention, and then now we can actually close the cupboard doors. That's always nice. Oh, I'm hungry. We should make something to eat. Good night, Summer and Tiffany. chili. Chili, chili, chili. Yay! Excited for this chili. This is the house that Jack built. Hi, everybody. Hecka. Double decker. Can't wait for this chili. I'm so excited. Good night, Robert. Good night, good night, good night, good night. Sleep tight. That's good. The house music song? Well, I definitely know the poem. I don't know. I've never heard it as a song version. It's in this nursery rhyme book that's sitting right here. It's holding the. But I know I can recite it. This is the house that Jack built. And this is the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the cat that killed the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the dog that worried the cat that killed the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the cow with the crumpled horn that kicked the dog that worried the cat that killed the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the maiden all forlorn that milked the cow with the crumpled horn that kicked the dog that worried the cat that killed the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the man all tattered and torn that kissed the maiden all forlorn that milked the cow with the crumpled horn that kicked the dog that worried the cat that killed the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the priest all shaven and shorn that married the man all tattered and torn that kissed the maiden all forlorn that milked the cow with the crumpled horn that kicked the dog that worried the cat that killed the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is a cock that crowed in the morn, that woke the priest while shaving and shorn, that married the man, all tattered and torn, that kissed the maiden, all forlorn, that milked the cow with the crumpled horn, that kicked the dog, that where's the cat that killed the rat, that ate the malt, that lay in the house, the jackthroat. This is the farmer that sowed the corn, that fed the cock that crowed in the morn, that woke the priest while shaving and shorn, that married the man, all tattered and torn, that kissed the maiden, all forlorn, that milked the cow with the crumpled horn, that kicked the dog, that where's the cat that killed the rat, that ate the malt, that lay in the house, the jack built. But that rhyme is an accumulative rhyme, and that first appeared in print in like 1675, but may indeed be older and be derived from ancient Hebrew chants, and other versions appear in other European languages. You too, Damon. This is another copy of the book. Here, let me switch. Says, yeah, this accumulative rhyme, I was wrong. This accumulative rhyme first appeared in print in 1755, but is probably very old and may well be derived from a Hebrew chant known in the 16th century. Similar rhymes occur in other European languages. Yeah. I always liked it when I was a kid too. I memorized it. My mom used to read to me from this book when I was a kid. I memorized when I was like 10 because I liked it so much. Old Mother Goose. Old Mother Goose, when she wanted to wander, would ride through the air on a very fine gander. Mother Goose had a house, 'twas built in a wood, where an owl at the door for a sentinel stood. She had a son Jack, a plain-looking lad. He was not very good, nor yet very bad. She sent him to market. A live goose he bought. Here, mother, says he, it will not go for naught. Jack's goose and her gander grew very fond. They'd both eat together or swim in one pond. Jack found one morning, as I have been told, his goose had laid him an egg of pure gold. Jack wrote to his mother the news for to tell. She called him a good boy and said it was well. Jack sold his gold egg to a merchant untrue who cheated him out of the half of his due. Chili. Ricky. Then Jack went a courting a lady so gay, as fair as the lily and sweet as the May. The merchant and the squire soon came at his back and began to belabor the sides of poor Jack. But the old Mother Goose that instant came in and turned her son Jack into famed Harlequin. That was some sun chips. She then with her wand touched the lady so fine and turned her at once into sweet Columbine. The gold egg in the sea was thrown away then, when Jack jumped in and got it again. And old Mother Goose, the goose settled soon, and mounting its back flew up to the moon. Okay. You like those? They're okay. Alex likes them a lot, or you want to try them at least. I'm ravenous, so it is pretty good. Is that the song? I don't think so. I mean, it could be a song. It just says, the only thing it says about it, the story of the goose that laid the golden egg was first recorded in about 1815. Oh, where has my little dog gone? Oh, where can he be? With his ears cut short and his tail cut long. Oh, where is he? What do you eat, Ricky? That's all I eat is junk food. It's sad but true. PB&J. I've been having peanut butter and jelly toast sandwiches lately. Simple. Good gum. Aware. Here's my little dog gum is written by a Philadelphian music publisher and critic, Septimus Winter. The original version of this song was published, Der Dichter's Dog, was published in 1864. It's a comic ballad. Although now forgotten, its nursery version is still popular throughout the English-speaking world. Soups. And you make them yourself nice. What's your favorite soup to make? I don't know what kind of, I like French onion soup is really good. I don't make anything. I like cream soup, like cream of vegetable or cheesy vegetable. Hey, Juliana. The bonus from a prime rib. That's the secret. Dang it to heck. Heck a double decker. Let's try this birthday cake ice cream. Wow. Dang it to hecka. Hecka double decker. Why do I keep saying that? Stop it. Oh, I wish I could. What? I don't know. I wish I cooked more. No, actually, I really wish I just had more cooked food for me. You know, one of the best things about having your loved ones die is like people bring you the most amazing food. It's for real. Like when my parents died, both times, like just like you don't have to cook for a week because like people just bring you like all their best homemade stuff. My family never cooked. If I'm gonna cook, that's the only way it's the only thing that would do it. The show turns off and I turn into a pumpkin, a vegetable, and I just don't move. You guys make it worth getting out of bed. Shame on your drinking? What are you talking about? My Mountain Dew? Mountain Dew and ice cream is not good? I thought those are two of the staples of American diet. I used to cook. No. That's hard work. When you do it for a living. That's hard work. Yeah, but you're kind of crazy, Ricky. Get more. If I really do stick to singing every day, it's gonna. I'll be racing you for who's getting less sleep. It'll be a race against. I don't know. It's not a race. It's a contest. Oh, we get the same, Ricky. Then there's probably like I really haven't been getting more than that lately. Now that but I don't work as hard as you though. Man, oh man. You're doing like physical labor. Although I've been dancing. My goodness. What a life I lead. I hope I can keep this shit up for a while. This is kind of fun. I need to touch a torch on that ice cream. I know, right? The Dennis, right? How are you, man? Was it you just gave me a review? I know I just saw your name recently. Anyway, good to see you, good man. Lick it, Wilson. Lick it. Lick it, Wilson. Lick it. I'll just leave it sit for a minute. Ugh. Not at all. Not at all. Dogs like that. Bowl time. Good call. Very good call. Oh my goodness. Ah. Lighter. Ball. Where are you? Ball. Ball. Ah. Ball. 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 Where'd it go? Where'd you go, you darn bull? Where did you go? Where did you go? Where Where did you go? Oh, where did you go? Where did you go? Dang it, the heck! I found it. Dang it, the heck! Dang it, the heck! Heck it to dang! What walks to you? You had a massive heart attack at 13? Oh, I'm glad you're here, Cherie. Bill Graves says, why do you have so many Obama posters? I don't have Obama posters, they're prints. Thank you very much. Marilyn wants to lick your ice cream. Happy ice cream, Mr. President. I want to lick your ice cream, Mr. President. I want to lick your ice cream. Your son didn't? Oh, Cherie, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I love you, Cherie. Drugs are bad, MK? No. It's not MK at all. Drugs serve a purpose in my life. I embrace the stigma of substance use. Embrace it. Not necessarily with pride, but without shame. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. I used to be a severe opiate addict. Right sitting in this exact spot, I almost died of an opiate overdose. Well, not I mean, did 50 milligrams of Dilaudid right in this vein. It was out like a light. I don't know how long I was out, but I woke up. So the needle was still in my arm. That was dangerous. And drugs can have consequences that are bad. So I'll give you that. I'll grant that. But even that doesn't make drugs bad. That means using them in a certain way can have risks. But shaming things and it's not something I wanted to keep doing. But opiates, the reason I use them is because my mommy had died. My mommy and daddy had died. Right here. Hi, Mom and Dad. And I was sad. I wanted to kill myself. And it was sort of like a death wish, I guess. But then, once I knew I was going to be a dad, it was like, I had a reason to live again. And then, yeah. But anyway, the opiates helped numb me when I was really in a lot of pain. Deems. I forget what Deems is. That DMT? I just don't judge. I just don't judge anything. You know, try not to judge anything. What's the point? I decide what it is I want to do, and I don't know. Like, try to move towards it. But like, sometimes I don't accomplish even what I want to do. Dang it to heck. I don't know. Just like guilt and shame are just more reasons to feel bad about yourself, and that's more reason to use drugs. Like, it's more important. It's more focusing on finding like fulfillment in your life, and I think if you can find fulfillment in your life, it really won't matter if you use drugs or not. Dang it to heck. But for me, I've been smoking weed almost every day since I was 18 years old. And I think it really helps with something. Anxiety. I have a lot of anxiety. I think it just helps chill me out a little bit. There's something I really like about it, and I miss it when I don't have it. Hey, thanks. Thanks, Wilson. Welcome back. I walked out of the point where my oral surgery where I got my teeth removed, and then that experience made me want to do drugs. Came out of that and like called up my weed smoking friend. Want to smoke weed? A lid. What's a lid? $10 a lid. Marilyn and the Great Hugh laying together now. You think so? 4-finger bags. That sounds like an ounce, right? That sounds like an ounce of 4-finger bag. Is that an ounce? What do you need to have? Anxiety? Weed isn't good for anxiety, huh? Anything mental illness? Like, what do you got? Yeah, I think. I think for me, weed can serve as well, I call it communion. This is communion, and I think communal activities are important. Like? I think people always feel more comfortable when there's some sort of premise why they're supposed to be there. Like they're. You know, like, people get together, you know, to go to church. People get together for a meal. People, like, what are other communal activities, like, where people take in things together? that's how I started smoking cigarettes. Was work breaks when I was a nursing assistant, hanging out with it's so weed becomes like, well also the people you smoke with, like now there's legal states, but a lot of people that you smoke with, like they're your partners in crime, really, right? You know, so you're communing in your criminal activity together, like but also, like, you know, smoking the peace pipe, you know, like smoking is just as a communal activity. Anytime you get share something with someone else, you get to share the experience, you get to share the time. I don't think weed is great for insomnia for me. I could stay awake forever smoking weed, not accomplishing anything, but just like sit there. And I used to just sit and watch TV, and I could just smoke. And I think what it does, like for me, I'm just, you know, I could, without it, you know, staying awake. I could still stay awake, but it's more painful. It's uncomfortable. With weed, it's just, I don't know if it just like numbs the discomfort, and it's just like, it's not so bad. But I just could stay awake forever. I gotta take Xanax. Don't abuse. After the last of mine killed himself. Wow, we all deal with stuff differently. I'm sorry, Melissa. So much pain. There's so much pain in this world. I was like. That's why I always say mental illness is universal. Because because to me the definition of mental illness is like running into a situation in your life that you can't cope with, like whether it be a physiological thing with your brain or like life circumstances where you can't do it by yourself. That can be for a variety of different reasons, but I think unless you're really lucky and you die very young, which seems counterintuitive, but it's actually makes perfect sense. You're gonna face a set of circumstances that are just going to be too much for you. You're going to get sick. Your loved ones are going to get sick. Your loved ones are going to die. Some combination of the. You're going to find yourself in poverty. You're going to find yourself abused, beaten, raped. Bad things will happen, and something always finds its way in. No matter how safe you try to make yourself, something bad will happen. I always like to say, like, when you build up walls, like, because sometimes people, like, after they get hurt or something, they're like, all right, well, that's never going to happen again. I'm going to build up I'm going to build up these huge walls. I'll protect myself. Walls, all walls do are good at, what? They keep you from experiencing anything good. And because the bad stuff always worms its way in. The bad stuff, but like you miss out on all the good stuff. Yes, it does. I don't know. I'm gonna start singing outside of the house. Ryan says, yeah. Ryan Brinkerhoff says, yeah, I can relate. I've lost my parents and so alone. Everyone says they live for their children. I don't have any. What do I do? Well, that's after my parents died. When I was going to have my first kid, that's kind of was like what I gave credit for curing me. That filled that unconditional love hole, and that's when I got off my opiate addiction, and I had a therapist that was kind of explaining that to. It was like this group therapy that I was in. And I was explaining to her, and she's like, well, that's all well and good, Jason. You know, that's all well and good that you know, like, you got your kids now to give you a reason to live, but Jason, you do know that they're going to grow up, right? They're going to get older and move out, and then you're going to have a reason to live again, Jason. I was like, well, yeah, I guess that's a good point. And then I kind of blew it off or whatever, right? Because this was before the HIV, and I got HIV, and my life blew apart again. And this time, like, my kids, they weren't, like, that just wasn't filling it. Like, I was just too broken again. And now this show is fill that hole. You all fill that hole. You guys fill my unconditional love hole. So Brian, you can come hang out here with us. We got some unconditional love that we can spew everywhere. We'll just keep spraying it on things. It's more like, I don't know, maybe a better world. Something. We just need to find something you love. Something you love. Rushmore. That's what like Max Fisher says. The secret is find something you love and then do that for the rest of your life. And for me, this show is my Rushmore. Thank you, Melissa. And, you know, and that's especially true for HIV positive people. Dang it to heck. It is pretty powerful. It bonds us, and it's like I don't know, it's just one of the mechanisms or something in our social brains. You know, I'm glad you took your grandkids to Disneyland. It's amazing. Yo. Me? No. Birthday cake. It was good kind of birthday cake, though. I don't know where it was from, but it tastes like somebody mashed up an actual birthday cake in here. It's got like actual cake. I didn't expect it to be as good as it was. It was quite good. Laura brought it home from, I think, work. She brought 2 things of Superman, which the kids ate, and I was jealous. I was going to eat all of it, but... Superman ice cream is the best. Where's my pill? Where's my pill? Excuse me. Where's my pill? Where's my pill? Please to remember the 5th of November. Gunpowder, treason, and plot. I see no reason why gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. What happened to my wristbands? Dang it to heck. Anonymous. Please to remember the 5th of November. Gunpowder, treason, and plot. I see no reason why gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. The 5th of November is, of course, still remembered in England as Guy Fawkes Day, when bonfires are lit around the guy, a stuffed figure which children take about the streets for weeks or so preceding November 5th, begging for fireworks money. A penny for the guy. The gunpowder plot of 1605, led by the ardent Roman Catholic Guy Fawkes, was almost successful. He and his fellow conspirators, who planned to blow up the houses of Parliament and so rid the country of its Protestant rulers, had in fact planted the gunpowder and set the fuses. Having dug their way to beneath the House of Lords from an adjoining house, someone, however, warned a friend to keep away from the house on the set day, November 6th. A search was made, and on the night of November 4th, the plot was discovered. What are you mad at? Or what have you tried to get mad at? I'm from Arkansas, but moved to Missouri. What made you move? What made you move? I want to move to Oregon, I think. Although now I've been thinking about New York. What are we talking about? Who's Blake Bortles and where? Oregon is awesome. I love Portland. Washington State is really nice too. In 2005, when I graduated nursing school, it's sort of a celebration. Laura, my wife, she was my fiance then, and a friend, we flew into Seattle, Washington, and then rented a minivan. And we drove to Vashon Island, and then drove down the coast on Highway 101 through the Hoh National Rainforest, and I don't know, saw like, and then Astoria, Oregon, the border, and then I don't know, we got an Oregon float at some place, I don't know, and then we got as far as Reedsport or something like that. I forget. And then turned and started driving east and went to Crater Lake, which is like gorgeous. It's sort of like the Crater Lake Lodge. You know, it's like 20s, 1920. Like, Crater Lake wasn't discovered until 1920. It's the deepest lake, definitely in the United States. I think maybe in the world. It's like 1,300 feet deep, and it's 11,000 feet high. It's in the caldera of a extinct volcano, or a volcano, and there's an island in it called Wizard Island that's like another an eruption in the, so there's like a lava peak, Wizard Island, and then there's also a pirate ship that's harder to see. And I was at Fashion Island. Nice. It was really pretty there. It's really, really pretty. And like driving up, to Crater Lake, I thought, it was, to the town and whatever. It was. We stayed at Diamond Lake, because Crater Lake Lodge is really pretty expensive. But we stayed at Diamond Lake, which is about a half an hour drive. Once you're up in the mountain, you can see Crater Lake from the distance, and it's like icy cold mountain water, like melt water. And it wasn't until we got up there that, at Diamond Lake, reading it we had a cabin there, when I learned that, that wasn't discovered until 1920, and that, did they get 60 feet of snow a year? 60 feet? I mean, we get, in Wisconsin, we're known for our winters, we get, feet. 3 feet, maybe? If that'd be a bad winter. They get 60 feet of snow a year at Crater Lake. And then, when I started hearing these numbers, I'm like, man, these people. And I started hearing banjo music in the back of my head. Just be like, these people are isolated. It was June, and there were mountain roads that were still closed. There was snow above our heads on the sides of the road. And only one quarter of the road around the caldera was open. Where's Moses Lake? At Diamond Lake too, we heated up this rock, and then the lake was really cold too. At the end of the fire, I don't know, I'm sort of, probably could be dangerous maybe, I don't know. We threw this rock in, and it just hissed and boiled for 10 minutes, and then cracked open. That's kind of cool. I don't know. But yeah, I just love Oregon because you can make a snowman on top of Crater Lake, and then 2 hours later be down on the beach having a luau, and then maybe climb through some sand dunes and I don't even know what else. They just have everything. And just like... You probably get killed by a cougar. You know, it just feels like you're really in a wild place. And then they have a real, like, the cities are real cities, though, too. Like, big, big cities. And progressive, it's progressive. You know, like, the last vestige of American democracy we held in... no, I don't know. I just want to, you know, if you watch like the predicted like global temperatures, you know, as climate change happens, you know, as the planet warms, the only place where it stays temperate and wet, you know, is the Pacific Northwest. It's like the only temperate rainforest in the world. I'm coming on your doorstep. Expect me soon, Ricky. All right. No, I do love it. I do love the Pacific Northwest. I just wouldn't want to live by the coast, though, because, you know, like, tsunamis. You guys are just waiting, a tsunami waiting to happen. Nice, Bill. Nice. Plus, all the people that migrate over your land, it's going to be the biggest human migration in human history. All the population lives on the coast. Most of it. Dang it to heck. Where's my pill? Where's my pill? Dang it to heck. We're gonna sing tomorrow. I'm gonna sleep a little bit now. Oh my goodness, we gotta get to bed. Pill, where are ye? For crying out loud. Dang it, to heck. Alright. It's around here somewhere. Come on, I saw it at the beginning of the show. My goodness. Damn it! Where is it? I'm gonna keep blowing this whistle until it comes to me. Your pills should come to you when you call them. Dang it to heck. Heck it to dang. A heck and a dang and a hack it to dang, and dang it to hack, and hack, and hack, and hack, hack and dang, hack and dang, hacking and a hacking and a danging and a danging and a hack and dang, hack and dang. Dang it and dang it and dang it and hack it and hack and dang. Hack and dang. Danging and a danging and a danging and a hack and dang. Ah! All right. Not seeing them, not seeing it, not seeing it, not seeing it, not there, not there, not there, not there, not there, not there, not there. Do you see him, Sophie? Do you see him, Sophie? Dang and hack, hack and dang, hacking and a hacking and a danging and a danging and a hack, 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 dang, dang, dang. Hey, how are you guys? Woof, woof. I could do some penis puppetry. Wait, what? I got my new word of the day bag. I like how you can see through it, so. Dang it to hack, hack it to dang, and hacking and a danging and a hacking and a danging and a hack, dang hack, hack, dang dang, dang 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 hack hack. I just am really tired now. I'm really frustrated. I'm getting frustrated. I'm frustrated. Dang it the heck. Alright, let's put all the... Just for fun of it, let's put all our empty bottles here. Until we find the full bottle. Da, da, da. Dang the heck. Mother. Ah! Dang it to hecka. Double decker! Whose ass are you kicking? I can't find my pills, Laura.
What?
I can't find my pills.
I have to jig up. Which ones?
My Trimet. That's fine. I don't know.
No, I thought. Did you just have them before?
Maybe, I don't even know.
Right there.
No. There they are. No, that's empty too.
They were full before. There were. Oh gosh, I don't know, dude. I have to get back to the boys.
Yeah, it's fine.
I put a pill container here, and then there was one right over here. What?
Fun. Nothing makes you happy.
Yeah, there was just some.
What does it mean? Mean something really like. What is fun? Nothing makes you happy. What does it mean? Doing something that you really like. Does you happy are fun. Things that you like are fun. This is fun. We're all friends and it's fun. Yay!
Yeah, there were 2 bottles, and I thought I put one in there, and then the empty one here. So
I think I saw it at the beginning of the show, but
yeah, I'm not sure. So I guess I must have found it. Misplaced it. Oh,
Thanks.
Well, it's time to
Dance. Go, go, Muno. Go, 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 Muno.
I like
To dance. That's my wife, Laura. We haven't been haven't done much honey between us lately. Been a lot of vinegar, but it is what it is. That's the truth. Dang it to heck. The worst person in the world! Good night, Crystal. Dang it, hayak it dang, and hack it and dang and hack it dang, hack and dang, hack and dang, hacking and danging and hacking and danging and heck and heck. Dang, dang, dang. I don't know if I'm depressed or transcendent, but I just haven't really been wanting sex lately. Like I've only logged into Grindr once in the past 3 months or 2 months, 2 or 3 months, and then it was just it felt really not. I didn't feel comfortable. So, I don't know, I'm just I used to have 0 viewers, it hasn't been, not since this most recent break. It would get pretty close, down to 1 or 2, when I couldn't share the show myself, but now we haven't been getting that low. Hey
Jace, I think Sophie might have to go outside. She was waiting for but
okay.
She wanted to get out.
Okay, come on, Sophie.
I don't know.
You want to go outside? No, by transcend, I think you guys fulfill me. I don't really, I get bub sex just because you guys keep me filled enough. I don't need cock to do it, I guess. And because, I don't know, my wife doesn't seem to want to have sex with me anymore. It seems like, dang it to heck. And that used to make me feel bad about myself, and I think, then look to other people that I have sex with just to make myself feel better. And now, that hasn't changed, but I don't feel bad about myself. Maybe. I'm just guessing. I don't know how this works. I'm just guessing. Could be just telling myself pretty stories about myself. It's just all made up. There is no Jason. Well, yeah, I still jerk off. Not above everything. But even that, I haven't wanted to do that socially even. Like, I used to be like wanting to share, or want people to see me come. Barely want to do it myself. It's not an advertisement. Well, I mean, it's copyrighted material, but they don't do images, like, only seems like sound and images, like movie images. They look for penises too and ISIS. They look for penises, ISIS, and nipples. You don't know that for certain, Ricky. You don't know that we can work it out. It's pretty bad.
An error occurred loading this content. Try again later.
All right. My goodness. My goodness. I respectfully have to say that you guys, well, you guys can give me all the advice you want, but I think, I don't know, sometimes, yeah, I don't know, like, I don't think I should have to put up with this abuse anymore. I'm a victim of abuse, and I don't like it. I can't find these goddamn pills. I can't stand living like this. I can't. And I want out. How's that? Love can't always find a way. And telling people that they should stay in relationships isn't always the best advice. It's not always the right answer. I keep wondering, like I want to show you guys the pictures of, like, what she did to my body. And just huge claw marks across my, I've been punched in the face several times. The bathroom door is ripped off. I locked myself in the bathroom. It's not like that. Not like none of that's all. The last time there was anything physical violence was when I was diagnosed with HIV at the top of Pikes Peak. We were on a road trip and I think part of it was the oxygen deprivation, but she punched me right in the nose. And then I screamed at her the whole way down the mountain. It was just this horrible pounding headache. And I guess right now I'm upset now. There's nothing physical right now, but it's just like this like constant beratement and making me like feel like shit about myself. You know, like, an abuse is never a one-way street. It isn't. And I think after being traumatized enough, I'm very quick to anger. You're irrationally angry. Done a fair amount of property damage. Yeah, the boys have seen some stuff. I mean, it's part of what made me suicidal was just like, you know, like I just feel like I want to be a good dad, and just like someone, like, I don't know. Now I'm like this traumatized shell of a person. Whatever. I think part of the reason I started the show is I just needed a voice that wasn't my wife's. Because she did a lot of things that like turned people against me too. Like before, I think I wanted to set the record straight. I think too is because like she would record me secretly. Like the Pikes Peak incident is a perfect example. Like she'd punch me in the nose, and then as we're driving down the mountain, she's recording me screaming at her. It's like, well, you didn't record me yourself punching me in the nose, though. And something similar, I don't know, like, I just remember she had sent my sister some video of me yelling at her. And, you know, out of context, and sends it to my sister. And it's never, my sister and I's relationship, like, my sister acknowledges now that like she was manipulated by Laura, but like it, you know, like she didn't really take the time to hear my side of the story. There's always two sides to every story, for sure. Anyway, I just always being surreptitiously recorded, whatever. And so now I'm just like, well, let's just record everything. And she, you know, like, she's not a terrible person. I fell in love with her, and I do love her. I know I love her because, like, I don't know, we did move apart for a year, and it was really nice not to be, like, in the stressful fight, you know, like, but there was, like, she talked, you know, like, she was on this camping trip, and she, like, called and said that, like, she, like, I don't know, she thought she was gonna have to have surgery, and, like, I don't know, maybe all, like, you know, like, the thought of something happening to her is, like, you know, she's still the mother of my kids, you know, like, I'll always worry about, like, as much as bitter and angry as I can be about what's happened and how angry I can be that she doesn't accept her responsibility in what's happened in our, and that I get so much of the blame. I'm the scapegoat in everybody's eyes in the family. But so much of this is, like, as a result of choices that she made, you know, and then, like, she blames me because of, you know, whatever, like, I don't know. I'm so sorry, I was depressed my parents had died, you know, like, sorry I didn't go on enough walks with you or something, I don't know. What the fuck? But I do want to forgive. I want to forgive. I want to forgive myself for, like, the choices I made. For all the times I fought in front of the kids. For the times I yelled in front of the kids. For all the times I made them scared. Right now, it would be really difficult for either one of us to live on our own. I don't know. But, it's become so much more tolerable since I got the show. Like, it's not, you know, that's not the only voice I hear is, I found out, when I tell the whole truth, to the best of my ability, to a wider audience, you know, not everybody responds well, but, like, I'm not the monster that I was afraid I was. You know, I didn't have my mommy around to tell me. You know, that's all I really wanted. It's like, if she told me I was still okay, I'd believe it. Just wanted somebody to tell me, you know, Jason, you know, because it felt like everybody in my family, like, looked at the situation and it was like, ugh, Jason, you're a bad person. That's what it felt like, at least. And friends too, it's like, but it feels like when I told wider, like, people are like, oh, Jason, you're not such a, you know, like, you know, I'm human, sure, but we all are. Thank you, Jed. Yeah, I just want to focus on being happy. And the show makes me happy. I just want to focus on the show. I don't need much else. And I feel like I just feel so good about it. Like, she can't burst that bubble. She tries sometimes, but it's like a joke. It's like, I feel like the show's too good right now. So it's like, when she tries to say it sucks or whatever, just like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Because it's amazing. If you don't think it's amazing, that's on you. Your faggot husband that you're so embarrassed of, like, he just made something that's really amazing. So there. That's how I feel. Thank you, Blaine. And it's good. It's good to get this shit out. I'm so tired of it being embarrassed and ashamed and like having people knew enough about my story and my like everybody knew I was married and I had HIV. Like, man, oh man. And my wife, like she made me feel terrible about the situation, and like she participated in so much of it. We were having threesomes and all sorts of, like, whatever. And, like, I'm just, like, this terrible person. It's like, what? And a lot of the people that, like around me at work who, criticize me, they, I know for a fact some of them had their own sexually transmitted diseases or whatever. Who cares? Like, it happens. We're human. Like, people get sick. That's part of being human. Nice. Nice, Jasmine. I'll be okay. I turn this shit into cool AIDS. No, I am so like the HIV part might be the best thing that ever happened. And if it wasn't really, literally, like the show would have still looked like this if Laura hadn't been bitching at me. Like a negative force can create change. I don't know. She helped create the show by. Because she would be the show looked like this, much like this all the time. But I was sitting here and like we'd have the lights set up and everything, and she'd be like, "The stuff's in the way. You got to move it. And then so I was sitting here one day after the show, and like everything, all the lights were around, and I'm like, "Oh, Jason, your wife's pissed. You don't want to move your show into the bedroom. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, Jason?" I don't know. I look this way and I'm like, Eureka! Get high, Jason. Get high. Like you always do. Get high. And so, the next night we moved the show up on top of the cupboards. I think you're onto something there, Jazz. I think that the HIV, I feel like I have HIV associated neurocognitive disorder. It's called HAND. HIV associated neurocognitive disorder, HAND. And it's a cluster of symptoms which include manic symptoms. And it feels like the whole world's against me sometimes. But, like, just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not after you, though, sometimes, too. Like, people, like, do think nasty shit about people with HIV, and, like, they say it to my face sometimes. So, like, and, enough of it's confirmed. I imagine all sorts of terrible shit going through people's heads. but just enough of it's confirmed that like makes it feel like it's all real. I imagine all sorts of terrible shit going through people's heads. I bet you. That would be like Laura's been really talking about that. Really, she's like, maybe we could do it if I don't know. We could. Ricky, you want to come help me build the echo chamber down the second echo chamber in the basement? We could. No. We got the same space down in the basement. I'll come here. I'll show you. It's messy as fuck. So, this right up there is that same corner, and could put the camera up in that corner, way up there. Build a faux mantle back here. There's a rough-in. Could build a shower right here for a second camera with a shower right here. There's a rough-in with a drain. Nice. I'm glad you're having fun, Bug. Nice. It's true. Most people are really nice. I think you're right, Blaine. Most people. Thank you, everybody. Sure. Thank you. You guys. Dang it to heck. I love you. I love you so much. Dang it to heck. Heck it to dang. Dang it right to heck. I love you. I love you so much. See, there's the rough-in right here. I don't know what this is supposed to be a rough-in. Does that make any sense to you? I don't know. If I sit on it, it'll make it clearer. I think I don't know. People are only assholes to their. Well, that's not true. And people, I don't know. People do their best. Like if they could really, if they could conceive of a better way, they would. I really feel like they would. I tell you, I want to open these pretty badly. Look at these things. Tin Man? I mean, come on. It does stay dry, yep. Yeah. Sorry, the comments weren't going. It does, like... It's a pretty nice basement. This house, it was brand new when we moved into it. Like, we didn't contract to build it. Actually, the construction manager's... brother-in-law, he had contracted and had this house built, and it was everything. It was completely standing. It just needed a lawn and the blinds. So we got to pick the blinds, the carpeting, and the tree. I got to pick the tree. And now here it is, 11 years later. I have a grand tree out there. It's really nice. I love this tree. It's a big, a royal red maple. A royal red maple. And I worked just like within walking distance. So it's a 3-minute drive or a 2-minute drive. This is Scarecrow. I love these things. The Cowardly Lion. Put him up. Put him up. If I only had a brain. Dang it to heck. The comments are... I know, right? Laura, there's a toy store that's Mattel. Well, they make American dolls here in Madison. It's owned by Mattel, and they have an outlet store. And when they have a clearance, she would go and buy shit. And then I don't know, any clearance, it's crazy too. It's so not fair. I would never have even. Would have been totally content just collecting Thomas the Wooden Railway before we had any of this. All these toys that she bought, I specialize, right? I collected, and I bought Thomas Wooden Railway. Here, I'll show you guys that. I gotta find my pills yet, too. Son of a bitch. And a lot of garage sale toys I bought, too. I bought so many toys in garage sales. But this is... And that's how Thomas Wooden Railway started. But, I have this drawer is just filled with just trains. I had three. I had 3 train tables all set up in the kitchen. Removed the kitchen table. Move the kitchen table out and what else? I don't even know. Anyway, I had set up just before Christmas. We were gonna have Christmas at our house, and I was so excited for everybody to see all the. And I don't know. She was being especially difficult. And she made me tear it all down. And I put it back down in the basement. And she had agreed to let me build it up here, but she's oh, people are coming over and whatever. I was gonna make movies. I had all these script ideas for the Thomas Wooden Railway. And it sounds lame, but it's true. And then when she made me tear it down, and it was giving me so much shit because I'd spent too much money on this Thomas Wooden Railway, whatever. That's when I started getting on Facebook, and that's when I started getting more of a voice, and I was pissed off, and then she gave me shit about masturbating to gay porn. That was the last straw. She hadn't had sex with me for a year. I can't collect Thomas Wooden Railway. And then you're gonna give me shit for masturbating? It's a bridge too far. And so that's when I was well, no, I'm gonna, I think I want to open our, you always knew I was attracted to men, before remember that time I came out to you. So, yeah, I want to start sleeping with men. I don't know. I would have been content. I was a serial monogamist. I have no idea. Now I don't want to sleep with anybody. Just forget the whole thing. Just want to build my train set in peace. I'm not in a position to do anything like that right now, Ricky. Maybe soon the show's gonna take off, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll get disability, and then I'll invest in. I don't know. You can teach me, Ricky. You can teach me. Nice, Jasmine. Nice. I think everybody's. I like to say, and it's like partially tongue in cheek, but I feel like everybody's bisexual if you catch them on the right day, in the right set of circumstances. Everybody's bisexual if you catch them on the right day, the right set of circumstances. Oh, we could do like it would be fun to. If we build a set downstairs, it's not like I'll give up the set up here. We're gonna be like we'll have a train that starts from up here, goes all the way downstairs, and trolley's a wooden railway trolley too. That's what I had it from those days, that time period, and so trolley can be a camera on trolley.
Slideshow started.
I thought for sure you're gonna come and build the new echo chamber with me, Ricky. Dang it to heck. Oh my goodness. No, I don't think it would work. I don't think it would, we need, what would we do with our storage? We wouldn't have any storage space. No, I don't think it would work. I don't think it would, we need, what would we do with our storage? We wouldn't have any storage space. I'm thinking about, if I had money to invest in building a set. I wonder if I could, wonder how far away this is. Is this as long as a bus? Do you think the bus is a? I wonder if you could build. Yeah, I wonder if if you hollowed out a bus. If you could build the echo chamber in a bus. You could build the echo chamber in a bus. Wouldn't that be amazing? Echo chamber in a bus? I think. Wouldn't that be amazing? And then just travel. Well, don't feel bad. You always say that to me, too. Dang it to heck. I never ignore anybody on purpose. Dang it to heck. You always say that to me, too. Dang it to heck. I never ignore anybody on purpose. I'd love to go on the road. That's what Laura wants to do too. I think that would be so much fun. I could have the show. We could go on family vacations. I could go on tours with it. And and Laura, and we can have I guess a house too, like wherever we live at. Or, I don't know. I love you, Melissa. You're always nice to me. You're always sweet to me. I don't do it. I don't do it on purpose. Dang it to heck! I purposely try not to play favorites on it for anybody. You know, because it's not fair. You know, it really isn't. Because I want to be all of your favorite. I want everyone to, not really though. I want you guys all to really love each other, and but there, like, part of me wants just to be liked best by everyone. I want my mommy to like me more than my brother and sister. I want to be the favorite kid. I wanted to be the favorite student in class. I wanted to be the patient's favorite nurse. And you know, like, if I'm everybody's favorite, well, I can't reciprocate that. I want something I can't reciprocate, and that's just not fair. And so it's a childish want for me. It's something that's not sustainable. So instead, I just want to love everybody, and I want to love them equally. Oh, we all can be touchy. I'm pretty sure Matthew Silver is ignoring my comment about wanting to, and it's because I think it's because he hates me. No, but I feel it. I know that feeling. Wow, you got my little boys. I know that feeling. And you got Damos and all the other echo peoples. Wow, you got my little boys. A boy called Ed and a man called Dave. Mm-mm. I feel comfortable with people saying anything they want. You know, like, I think what people say, what anybody says can affect how another person feels, but one of our assertive rights, you know, I used to teach assertiveness training. That was one of my main classes I would teach. One of the assertive rights is that you have a right to say what you're thinking, even if it's wrong. And, you know, like, we have a right to, you know, just because you have a right to do something doesn't mean you have to do it. And, like, when do I decide when I want to say what I'm thinking? And now, lately, it's been pretty much all the time. But, like, but I think, you know, like, if something is going to hurt somebody's feelings, I want to say it only if it's something that's really important to me. Like, if it's not important to me, it's not worth hurting their feelings to me. I don't know, like. But I think we always have a right to say what we're thinking. Like, it's important to say what we're thinking because sometimes we don't know what's wrong until we say it out loud. You say a thought, you can hear it. You hear yourself say something, you're like, "What? What? What did you just say?" You know, that's the way thoughts are. You know, you got to have a lot of bad ones in order to. You have to have like 10 bad ones to get a good one. That's why you critically think about even your own thoughts. Maybe not even, especially your own thoughts. Some of us have thoughts, some of us don't. But I don't know, I like to critically think about all my thoughts. I like it. I think in general my thoughts are always just lovely. And I can't really think of any criticisms about them. I don't have any thoughts. I never went to the same school for more than 4 months, from K through. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. An army brat. I wonder if Melissa. You have to be persistent too. Like, you can't just put one comment in and let it go through. You have to, if people are really pushing through comments, sometimes the squeaky wheel, and I don't mind squeaky wheels. Squeak, 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 squeak. Squeak away. Damo, I don't dream because I smoke too much weed. Blaine says, overthinking can lead to unhappiness, though. I find oh, for sure. Okay, we're running out of battery power, and I do not have a pill. Here, I'm going to put this charger on the charger. And then do another concentrated effort at looking for this pill. Found one more empty bottle. I don't think that's really progress, though. Cucaracha, la cucaracha, da 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 da. La cucaracha, la cucaracha, da 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 da. What happened? What happened? La cucaracha, la cucaracha. La 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 la. All right, this has been Jason is a social scientist. Sophie's a boxer, but I don't know. You have bulldogs though? Pill number 338 down the hatch. There's been a lot of hurt feelings going on around here lately. The best. I don't have good advice. I don't have good advice. I think if really it's something that's causing emotional distress and that's triggering you, blocking is an option. I don't encourage people to block one another. It's not the spirit, but like I understand if somebody's been a victim. And I don't, I don't think people should, I don't want people to come here and feel worse. But I think blocking in general is just, it can be aggressive. I feel worse. You know what? And it just encourages people to make socks, and it's like, it's the people, it's like a challenge to people. I don't know, just like, I like to say kindness is a fluffy knife. You just slip it slowly between somebody's ribs, twist, and then whisper in their ear, your opinions are shit. Really sweetly. And then say, I love you. Because you do. You're killing them with kindness. I mean, maybe you shouldn't say that if it's not true. Or maybe you do. The truth isn't that What is the truth? Dang it to heck. Is everything taken down? Let's take a couple more things down. You like that plane? It's evil. It feels sadistic, but it's fun though too. Let's see, what else we got? We got anything else to take down? Laura likes these lights down. She's like, it's afraid it's gonna crush the dog. Put this down here. What else we got? We got anything else to take down? Carry this into the bedroom. Might as well do it now. We need this for, you know what for? This is preparation. Clean as a whistle. I'm clean as a whistle. We'll be doing that in here. The whistle shelf. I'm clean as a whistle. Clean as a whistle. Dear Gypsy, I'm sorry about the conflict. It's awful. Conflicts are awful. I really hate them. It makes me want to go to sleep. I feel like I'm I swear I have possum. Part possum. Come on, Sophie. I mean, because I don't think possum really oh, I'm gonna just. They think, oh, I'm gonna pretend to be dead, and they're gonna think, if they process all that. I bet you they just when they get scared, they just get so tired. That's when I feel conflict coming on, I'm just like, I'm just going to take a nap. I think so the possum just becomes just overwhelmingly tired. I think that's how I imagine. That's what I imagine the inside of a possum's brain could be like. Let's put the books down here. Dang it to heck. I keep the wings down with the book. Books. I've got 2 pairs of wings now. Take this in there. I try to, if I think of something I want done on the show, either for the nighttime show or the daytime show, I try to move it when I'm thinking of it, because if I don't, when the show starts, I won't have it. Yeah, this is the got a full workup tour here. Dang it to heck. Alright, I think this is it. I love you. It's always hard to say goodbye, but I do need to sleep. we got the shower in a little while. And then we've got Clean as Whistle and Sing for Solidarity coming up. So all in the next, I don't know, probably shower at 8. So like 3 hours, and then singing's at noon. I love you all. Have a wonderful day.